Another rainy start to the week, which does kind of suck because it puts me on the treadmill this morning doing a little threshold, probably 7 to 9 miles at that 5:42, 5:39 pace. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. It just sucks that it's, May and you kind of expect the rain to be all of April. And then, here in Illinois, the rainy season is literally just April, May, half of June, July. Like, it just never goes away. It's not that bad, but like, it's just not that great either. So, it is what it is. Gonna get my warm up going, get some dynamics, toss the heart rate monitor on. You guys know what the deal is at this point. Last full week of training before the race next week. So obviously looking to start off pretty strong this week, and threshold's the great way to do it. And yeah, we'll get some work in this morning and see how it goes. Just hoping to get, some good threshold work in. That's really all that matters at this point in the year. Threshold went well. I got through 7 miles at 5:42 pace, so not too crazy, but I was definitely feeling it towards the end. Like, I felt really good the first 3-4 miles. The last 3, not so much. Heart rate definitely jumped up a little bit at the end there, but I really did feel like I was handling it really well. And then like I stepped off the treadmill and was like, whoa, that one took a lot more out of me than I realized. So it was good effort nonetheless. Obviously 7 miles threshold work is fantastic. We love that. And just another honest effort. So pretty happy with that. It's gonna be a pretty tough week because I know that I'm probably gonna end up working out Thursday. That's the next nicest day where I can get back out onto the track, and being like one of the last weeks of training, it's crazy to think that like I've only done a couple of track workouts and it's springtime, but that's just kind of how it is doing the training that I'm doing and being by myself. So not the end of the world or anything. We're gonna take it easy tomorrow and then probably head back out Thursday, but yeah, a good effort today to say the least. This morning we're out at the track again for a little 1K repeat workout. Fortunately enough, we got Jimmy T behind the camera right now. He's gonna be on the bike pacing. I say pacing, but basically he's just gonna be following me and copying my speed in a sense because you know, these are gonna be pretty quick. I mean, not too crazy. They're 310 per kilometer, which is about 38 for 200, 76 or 116 for 400, and 2 minutes of rest, which is more than enough time to, you know, kind of get back at it. But like, that's not an easy thing to ask my dad to pace me on the bike for, obviously. So we're gonna be basically just having him next to me, which is gonna help out a ton regardless. So that we'll do that, and then yeah, I think we're gonna try to do 8 reps. I know that Arrow said 6 to 8, but I feel like 8 should be more than doable at this pace. This isn't a very difficult pace by any means. So it really is just me making sure that I'm locked in and focusing on what I need to be doing, whether it be form or breathing or whatever. So that's the goal today. We'll get after it in a little bit here, trying to get on the move just so Jimmy T can make it to work on time, and yeah, we'll go from there.
See you, Jimmy T.
Not exactly the workout I was hoping for this morning. We did get in 7 reps at around 311, 312 per rep, which isn't bad, obviously, you know, only a second or two off what the goal pace was. And honestly, my body felt quite good. Like, I didn't feel bad at all. Like, it wasn't really a struggle to keep up with the pace that was hurting. I was just really struggling with breathing. For some reason, I just felt like I was running at altitude in a sense. Like, I was really hurting when it came to trying to consistently breathe and relax, and that's not something I normally have an issue with. So it was kind of interesting to see that I was struggling with that so much. And granted, we haven't done any reps at this pace since before I took a week off, so I guess it shouldn't come as too much of a surprise. But like, again, I'm not really, you know, too happy about it in a sense, but at the same time, not the end of the world, because I'm probably not going to be running at this pace during the race on Saturday anyways. And yeah, just a little bit of a rougher workout this morning, to say the least. I definitely felt like I had another rep in me, but again, no need to overexert yourself, especially with only like 1 week left. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing after next week. I might continue to train. I might look to do, you know, maybe one more race, maybe a half marathon, something like that, maybe something shorter, just to see what I have left in me. But at the same time, like, I've never been training this late into May. I've always been done by now. Even in high school, like, I was never good enough to make anything past conference. So, you know, I was done by now. So it's an interesting feeling, to say the least, still going when, you know, nobody else I know is still training but my coach. So it's definitely a little bit goofy, but at the same time, I'm here for it. I do, you know, love the sport, so I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. And I'm happy that I'm able to continue training. So the weekend ended up going a little bit differently than what I was expecting. I woke up Friday morning with a text asking if I could work a little bit later than I was originally planning on. And with that being said, I just thought that maybe it'd be a good idea to take the day off. So just ended up biking around 25 minutes on the stationary, and then doing a little bit of stretching and core work. Nothing too crazy Friday, just taking it relaxed. Again, I don't really have many days that I take off I really only take off days if it's like injury or illness, stuff like that. So it was nice to just relax, listen to my body. And Saturday, I was able to get in a long run, which was super nice, 16 miles, of course. And that felt great. I was a little bit more upbeat with the pace, a little bit faster than normal, but it was just, I don't know, I felt so good running Saturday, so I was really happy to see that. I also picked up my packet for the race, and I am excited to announce officially that I will be running the 10K in Chicago next Saturday. There's a 10 mile and a 10K. Arrow is coming down to race in the 10 mile. I'm going to be doing the 10K. The goal is both of us to try to win some money in those races, which is really exciting. I'm very happy that, I would love to do a 10 mile, to be completely honest with you, but I almost feel like a 10K might be more feasible for me to compete in at the moment, especially because Arrow is probably going to dominate the 10 mile. So, it's really exciting. I'm glad I'm going to be able to see him next week. And Sunday just had a nice easy little shakeout in the morning before heading back to work. And then I got to enjoy the rest of my Sunday watching the boys on Optic play. And, I realize that not many people probably understand what I'm talking about, but the Optic team is a team that I support in Call of Duty, and I've been supporting them for a very long time now. They were originally based in Chicago until, franchising happened and whatnot. Now they're based out in Texas, but still a very big fan. It was a part of my childhood. It's something me and my brother bond over, and it was just an amazing experience this weekend to see them win the third major of the year. It's a big deal to be able to win a major, and it's been a while. It's like 805 days since the team has won, and it's been a long time coming. I was super excited to see it, and yeah, that was just really the best way I could have asked to close out the weekend. So I'm really excited for next week. I think it's going to be a good time, to say the least. And one more week until we finally close things out this spring. I feel fantastic. I cannot wait to get after it. I really hope you guys are enjoying the journey. Like I said last week, there's still more to be done. We got like, 30 more weeks or so of the year. So we're not going anywhere, but it's nice to kind of close off this first chapter, if you will, at the end of next week. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I appreciate all the love and support. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.